Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So, I'm just going to update you about the newly redesigned website of the New York State Education Department. As you can see on my videos, my first ever video with more than 10,000 views is about how to become a registered nurse in New York State. So, I'm just going to show you an update about the the newly redesigned website of the New York State Education Department. So if you're planning to become an RN in New York State, this is how you do it. So you just have to Google New York State Education Department RN. You see NYS Nursing Office of the Professions. Click that. You'll see Registered Professional Nurse. Click Professions. So these are the professions in New York State. Click nursing and then click, if you want to apply as a registered professional nurse, click this one, nurse practitioner, clinical nurse specialist, or licensed practical nurses. For this video, I'm focusing on registered professional nurse. So click this one. And then scroll down. You see how to apply, click that. And so you will see the instructions on how to become a registered nurse in the state of New York. And as I have told you on my video, there were no changes when I read the instructions. It's still the same. So on my past video, I said there are 5 pathways to become an RN in New York State. It depends where you graduate. Are you a US resident? Are you a foreign trained nurse? Or did you graduate from Canada? Did you graduate from anywhere in the world? So these are the pathways. So pathway number 1 is for graduates of New York State approved nursing schools. Pathway number 2 for graduates of nursing schools in another state or US territory. Pathway number 3 for RNs who have been licensed in another state or US territory. Pathway number 4 is for applicants with recent Canadian BSN RN degrees. And pathway number 5, graduates of foreign nursing schools outside the US and US territories. So if you want to know how to apply or if you fit for that category, just click expand. Just click this one like that and you will see the instructions. But for this video, I would like to share to you any updates about how to apply on the pathway number 5, how graduates of foreign nursing schools. So when you click that, so the instructions are still the same. You have to submit online form 1, and the application fee hasn't increased yet. It's still $143. You need to apply online. It's okay if you don't have a social security number, you can still apply, but make sure if you don't have a social security number, you have to start and then finish your application, because you cannot just save and continue later on because you don't have a social security number. If you have a social security number, then you can do that. But if you don't have, you have to start and finish until the payment. It's okay, you can just upload later the other documents. So that's online form 1. It's still 143. You have to complete New York State's required coursework. That's your infection control course and child abuse identification. So I will give you a website where to get that certifications. So here it is. So it's elearnonline.net. They have the course offerings for child abuse and infection control for New York State. So I think you need to pay for that, and you need to pass the test so that you'll be able to receive your certificates. So that's elearnonline.net. That's it. So let's scroll down. So a lot of you are asking about Form 2F and Form 3F. So here, step 3, have your foreign nursing credentials verified. So if you have a CGFNS account, then that is okay. You can just request CGFNS to have your documents verified and send it to New York State. If you don't have CGFNS account, it's okay too. So you have option 2. You must arrange to have your credentials verified by your foreign nursing school using a certification of professional education. That's your Form 2F. I'll show you. Click Form 2F. So this is your nurse Form 2F. Certification of Foreign Nursing Education. So this is what you need to print and fill out and give it to your school. So section 1 is applicant information, your information, you fill this out. If you don't have a social security number, just leave it blank. So check if you're applying for a registered professional nurse or licensed practical nurse. So if you're a registered nurse, click registered nurse, fill out the requested information. And then section 2 is for your school to fill out. The registrar of your school needs to fill this out, section 2. Section 1 is the applicant, you. Section 2 is for the registrar. Your school registrar needs to fill this out. This one. Okay? So that is your nurse Form 2F. And your school needs to send that form directly to New York State Education Department to verify the authenticity of that form. It should be stamped by and signed by your registrar or anyone who is authorized to sign that form in behalf of your school. So the school must send that form directly to the New York State Education Department. That's your Form 2F. So here, if you were licensed as a nurse in a foreign country, you must arrange for NYSED to receive verification of your nursing license from the licensing authority that issued it using verification of foreign professional licensure certification or your Form 3F. Let's click Form 3F. So this is your Form 3F, verification of foreign professional licensure certification. So section 1 again is for applicant information. You fill this out yourself. If you don't have a social security number, leave it blank. Fill this out, section 1, and then section 2 will be filled out by the one that gave you your RN license in your country. They are the ones who will fill this out. They will verify that you are a nurse in that country or in that province, in that place. They need to fill this out, they need to sign, they need to stamp, and then send it directly. That institution should send it directly to New York State Education Department to verify its authenticity. So return directly. There's an address here. So your Form 2F and Form 3F should be sent directly by the institution to the New York State Education Department. So that's your Form 2F and Form 3F. Now, additional step, if you haven't passed the NCLEX RN, you must register to take the NCLEX RN with Person View. I've already discussed that on my video, okay? It's the company that offers the NCLEX RN in the US and other countries. You can register there, pay $200. I think it's still $200. So please note that Person View will not allow you to take the NCLEX RN until New York State Education Department completes a review of your application for licensure as an RN and education credentials. Okay? So you need to wait for your authorization to test from New York State Education Department. And for foreign graduates, you need to pay another $150 to schedule your exam once you receive your ATT. Again, first you can pay $200. Create an account with Person View. Click this link, personview.com. You can pay directly $200. After that, you need to wait for your ATT, authorization to test, from New York State Education Department. You won't be able to receive that ATT unless New York State Education Department approves your application. Okay? You will only receive your ATT or your authorization to test if New York State Education Department approves your education credentials. If you receive your ATT, you can schedule with Person View once you have paid your $200. For foreign graduates, you would have to pay $150 US dollars to schedule your NCLEX. So am I clear? So that's it. Pay $200, wait for your ATT. Once you receive your ATT, schedule your test on personview.com, pay $150, and you will be able to schedule your test and receive your test date. All right. So I think that's it. So I hope I'm clear right now, because a lot of you were asking about Form 2F, Form 3F. What should I put on? What should I fill out? Form 2F, Form 3F. So I've already shown you what to do and how to register with Person View. Okay? So based on the video that I presented to you like last year, I think there are no changes yet. There's no change. Even the application fee is the same, $143 US dollars. It hasn't increased yet. So I hope everything is clear, and I hope you'll be able to schedule your test, pass your NCLEX RN. Remember, on April the 1st is the new format, next generation NCLEX, that will measure your clinical judgment. I hope you pass the test. Thank you so much for watching all of my videos, and you have a great day. Bye.